Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Makakwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor campaign in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I was watching a video, I think it was the Elder Apostle the Hard's video, but he was basically going into a video from another brother, the brother over in England, and going into a video on Pete Hegseth and their tone toward this war. All right, and I'm hearing all the Jeffrey Sachs and all the professionals speak on this, and they're all saying this was a war of choice. All right, this wasn't like a Pearl Harbor type situation where the Iranians attacked them, or there was a T attack, or like a 9/11 type situation. No, this was just, this is the second time, they told them to come to the negotiating table. They can't have nuclear weapons, all of this, all of that. All right, they have these talks and then they bomb them anyway. And they're doing it because they're being pulled by the Israelis to do it, to bomb them, right? The damn, those fouls had to have been so bad, and you have so many American politicians in them. All right, and I was just watching the video. Trump was never supposed to be allowed to just declare war like this. All right, this was supposed to go through Congress. All right, but again, Congress is bought and paid for. The executive branch is bought and paid for, all right, by the state of Israel, man, by the tiny tots, man. Okay, and that's just the truth. And now they're using America for its purpose, which is to be the hammer of the whole earth, right? Which is why I got this pulled out. America's doing its job to be the bully, to be the sword, because Esau's blessing is that sword. So whenever Israel wants to take out somebody, in that region, they call on America to aid them. All right, and they did that shit this time the same way. And I was watching Scott Ritter, through the spirit, they low-key fucked up from the fact that they took out the Ayatollah early, instead of having the Ayatollah like running and hiding from bunker to bunker. They took him out. And it's speculation that the Ayatollah could have possibly allowed himself to become martyred so that they could basically rally together the Muslim world, man. And they're doing it. They might not be showing this shit on American TV, all right, but they're rallying by the millions. All right, they're going through a 40 days of mourning for the Ayatollah. You got the new Ayatollah up in there. You got the Iranians, the Americans and the Israelis might have thought that they just was going to strike, Israel. Nah, they attacking everybody that aids America. They're starting to attack oil refineries in Saudi Arabia. They're attacking Qatar, Bahrain, all right? All these different places, man. They are not fucking around now. All right, they've been being passive for many decades, trying to be diplomatic. And you got these other, to them, you got these other Middle Eastern nations or Muslim nations, because they don't all believe the same thing per se, but you got these all, for the most part, they're the same people, but they want to go and trust these devils. They want to go make money with these devils, man. All right, and so I see why the Iranians ain't fucking with them. With these other, like Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates and stuff like that. These different spots. All right? But so much is going on, but going back to what Pete Hegseth said, it just confirmed the fact that America is the hammer. Said, hey, if you think you can threaten American lives and kill Americans and shit, said, we're going to show up on you, we're going to pull up on you, we're going to kill you. Said that shit plain as day. Said, we're going to pull up on you, we're going to kill you. Does that not sound like the hammer of the whole earth? And that's who the Lord is about to bring down. All right, he's gathering these nations to the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right, and their own pride doesn't even allow them to see that it's leading to their demise. The Lord allowed you to have these nukes so you can destroy yourselves in it, man. You're going to take out your own empire. Imagine that. All right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Who is the hammer of the whole earth? That's America, Babylon the Great, man. You know, they were the hammer. Meanwhile, they try to say all these different nations can't have nuclear weapons. They're, you know, can't have a nuke, can't use a nuke. But the only nation on earth to use a nuke was America. So now they get to dictate who has nukes and who doesn't. It's very interesting. Okay. How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Right. Nobody trusts America anymore. All right. They don't trust America. They don't trust their diplomacy. They don't trust their words. They don't trust it. They see them as the enemy now. It doesn't make sense to be an ally to America, because even Europe is seeing that. The NATO nations are seeing that. All right, and this is the epitome of a damn devil, of an Edomite. He that is evil to himself, to whom shall he do good? He's not going to do good and have his allies' best interest at heart. He's putting America first, and he's really putting Israel first. Verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. There are found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord, exactly, and against his anointed. You put not only are you a damn devil, you know, in the sense of you going and you fucking with everybody else, you putting your hands on the Lord's people. You had us in slavery. You still calling us niggas and spicks. All right, you took the Lord's land into your possession with the joy of all your heart, and you calling us black and Hispanic. All right, so the Lord, you striven against the Lord. Verse 25, the Lord, Yahweh, have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. So he's opened up, he's brought forth the weapons of his indignation, which is the nuclear missiles, man. Isn't this what this is all about? Isn't this what this is going to lead to? The nukes, man. It says, for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the utmost border, upon her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing be left. Slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. See, this is what the Lord is doing now. All ye that bend the bow, meaning all you that have nuclear missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, hypersonic missiles that can go from one land to another. It says, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she have done. Do unto her, for she have been proud against the Lord and against the Holy One of Israel. You see that? All right, everything that's going on now is a direct result of how this place was, man. And the Lord hates a proud look, and America has been the epitome of pride on the earth. He allowed them to become so great to show his power in taking them down, and that's what he's about to do. All right, the top contender or the top dog in the world is about to drop, man. Verse 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets. Right, these men are about to die in war. And all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. It says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. Esau's the most proud, saith the Lord, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. This is the time, man. This is the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. I didn't plan on bringing this out. But these are the times that we're in. It's undeniable. Those people in that land are not the people of the Lord. Otherwise, this would not be happening. So what does that mean? It has to be us. We have to be the people. The Lord has to be dealing with us, man. The Lord has to be dealing with the apostles. They said these things will happen years and decades before ago. You know, because the Lord put the spirit on them to understand his deep, dark sayings, man. And now we're seeing it come to pass. We're literally seeing it come to pass, man. Beautiful times that we're in. But the hammer of the whole earth is cut asunder, man. All right, there's not a guess anymore as to who's the hammer. The hammer is America. They're the big bad bully, man. So Lord willing is edifying, man. I just wanted to bring this out through the spirit because there's so much going on. All right, and Trump is out here saying it's going to continue to be death, you know. And again, the nuke's not going to fly tomorrow. The MOTB still has to be made mandatory, but this war isn't going to stop, you know. We're not going to have years of just ceasefires and then they attack again. Iran is not fucking with America no more at all. All right, so we're going to see what comes of that. Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem Kakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Haru Well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.